There's been a rumor we've been tracking since basically December. James Harden, as you know, could be a free agent this summer, and there's a lot of people saying he's going to go back to Houston. And I've said it makes sense. He loved the setup he had in Houston, and he would return to being the king with a decent core. And Alperen Şengün, Jalen Green, Jabari Smith, Kevin Porter Jr., KJ Martin. Those guys could be flipped for something, or a few of them could, would stay, and the rest could be flipped into something. They'd have a bunch of cap space, and he'd be king of Houston again. He loves it there. And it seems more and more that James Harden, if he doesn't win a championship this year, and if it doesn't happen this summer, next year, that he's fine just going back and playing the rest of his days in Houston. Now, let's talk about what we're hearing. According to, this is according to Sports Illustrated. There's a 70% chance on James Harden returning to Houston. He signed this $68.6 million contract in June, and The Athletic says there's a 70% chance he returns to Houston. This is from Kelly Iko. And the most significant reason that will determine Harden's future is obviously postseason success and whether or not he could land a long-term contract with the franchise. And the quote is, "I'm putting it at a 7 out of 10. Where there's smoke, there's fire. James loves the city, young guys on the roster. Crazier things have happened. Don't call me crazy, but you might be seeing something different." And it makes sense. It makes sense, even if you don't want to believe it. It does for the Rockets, and it does for James Harden. For the Sixers, it would suck, and you would hope that Daryl Morey and James Harden have a good enough relationship where Daryl Morey could line up, something and be like, "Hey, can we sign and trade you?" And I think that would be like how you do this amicably, I assume. But I wanna hear your guys' opinions down below. What do you guys think James Harden should do if you were in his shoes? Should he go back to Houston? Is that just stupid in your opinion? Or do you think that's just something we could end up seeing? I don't know. I think it's pretty crazy to see how the whole situation is and how it all looks, but Tobias Harris and all those boys love him. Yeah. I'm curious, I'm curious to see what they say, and hey, I think it's James Harden back in Houston. I think it's just media signals. He's at the end of ring chasing, if he does do that, and he just wants to be with the boys and in his city. Yeah, no, I wanna say that it's possible. So let me hear your thoughts down below in the comment section. But that'll be basically it for me, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. Like, comment, and subscribe. If there was anything else I could have done or mentioned, let me know. I'm always curious to hear your thoughts. And yeah, I don't know, okay? This is a weird situation we've never heard of. And I don't know how you go through it, because if you're Philadelphia, you're a bit jaded by the prospect of this, and why would you give him the big contract if he's just gonna screw you, So I get where they're feeling. And Houston, how much do you try to lowball him?